around the world in football.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. The Poopy Twitchy Luke stream. Football Manager Thursday. That's my entire explanation for why there was no Monday stream for Hitman. I said last week I've moved to Tuesday, and then I was watching the Man City Bournemouth game on Tuesday, and then I was just crying tears of happiness for 48 hours. I'll try not to mention it too much, but you may notice that I'm perfectly happy with anything happening in Football Manager, which is today. It is Football Manager Thursday on the Twitch, Football Manager Friday on the YouTube if you're seeing it there. So, either way, God, damn, it's good to be here. I'm very tired again. Not had too much sleep, but we're here with a lovely Perla Lager. Oh, I wasn't doing any midweek beers, but I mean, I have been now for a couple of days. Congratulations to Aston Villa as well. Friend of the stream and sometimes on stream, Reese or Uzi in your face is a Aston Villa fan. We watched that game yesterday, the Europa League final. So there's two very happy boys. Oh, sorry. Had to shift around a bit. Off the Spice Girls shirt as well. In case you're wondering why I'm not wearing an Arsenal shirt, I bought all of my Arsenal shirts either as a child or a few years ago. And I'm a little fatter now. Got a little bit more belly. So it's fair to say they don't fit as well. Want to see some Football Manager? Canadian Premier Division. The CPL Shield, as it's called. Here is the results since the last time we met, which was this 2-1 away loss to York United. We made it through the preliminary round of the Canadian Championship, 2-0. We then went on a bit of a dodgy run. A 1-1 draw at HFX, well, at home to HFX. 0-0 against Valor. The goals were drying up. We lost to Ottawa 1-0 at home, which was very disappointing. We got knocked out of the Canadian Championship by the MLS team of Vancouver, the Whitecaps. And then we played the not Whitecaps version of Vancouver away, and we bounced back with a 5-0 win. The goals started again. And Cavalry gave us a bloody good game away at their home, 3-3. And then we recently just beat them 3-1, which leaves us here in early June to play Pacific away, York United at home, and a few more games. See if we can make 5 games all the way through June. I think the transfer window is coming up in 43 days, so it's probably around July. Let's see what we can do today. Starting, of course, with that game against Pacific right now. Yes, a couple of injuries that we need to worry about here, and I think that's a good team. Good enough, hopefully, to beat Pacific. It should be. So that team is Vekla, Harms, Rama, Babic, Antonoglu, Makilov, Gagnidze, Kajazo, Ben Brahim. I've been starting Valkanova, Jersimov, or Theodore, as we will call him, in recent games, and Zepieri, who's been banging in the goals recently, while Michael George has been a little bit dry. We'll see what today brings, eh? We'll see what today brings. Go to match. Carry that performance into the next game. We'll do all right. Let's go to the dugout. What a lovely stadium. I like this pink and purple business. It's very nice. Oh, it's the purple kit. It's beautiful. Let's turn those sounds on. Well, there we are. Let's get up and running. Of course, if you're seeing this live on the Twitch, we are only mere days away from the first iteration of the international update and World Cup mode being added to the game on Tuesday. If you're seeing this the following Friday on the YouTube, then that has already been released. Hopefully. As long as nothing went terribly, terribly wrong. We're under pressure, by the looks of it, though. Away from home. That early season form didn't continue as we would have liked. But we're still doing well enough. We're still in third. I didn't actually show you the table, did I? Where's the league table? Not available. Good. No, that's fine. I didn't want to see it anyway. Maybe just a matter of those players being available. We do need to strengthen in positions, let's see, whilst keeping the wage cap. But for now, we are getting through. There is Theodore. Goes back to Kajazo. Into Gagnidze! Just wide of the post. Very close indeed from Gagnidze. But I'll go see a little bit more from this first half. Because here come Pacific. Can we put a challenge in? Not quite. Not quite. Can we clear the header? Yes. Can we do it again? No. Oh, the flag's gone up. I'm confused by all aspects of what I just saw there. How did that go in? Who was offside? What's going on? It's all sorts of bonkers. Here's Kajazo, though. After that scare, running down the right-hand side, can he get one of his balls into the box? He can. Zepieri is there, comes back out to Makalov, to Gagnidze, goes back to Antonoglu, into Gagnidze. Ball through, Zepieri might be offside. Can't even finish it. Either way, that's a real shame. Here comes Weikler with the free kick on the back. Kicks it long towards our inside forward. We've lost it there after trying to pass it backwards. I'm not really sure what it was. That's our inside forward. Still trying to have a go. These weird shots are weird. I'll say that. We haven't been at our best today, have we? I'll say that. It's, yeah, we're a bit inconsistent in the minute. As that one lashed off the bar. Can we see a little bit more, maybe? Fioretti, Borges. They go past us very easily, it seems. They constantly just dribble past. Oh, and there's a goal. Well, that's not what we wanted to see. Not what we wanted to see at all. I don't want to see it again either. We're so easy to dribble past on the fullback positions. Well, that is Harms, and yeah, it's an issue for us, allegedly, apparently, from what we can see. There's a ball forward though. Gagnidze in the box this time. Oh my god! How has it not ended up in the back of the net? How has it not ended up in the back of the net there? Makalov into Gagnidze. We're keeping on going. Hajipro! Oh yeah, I forgot. Hajipro's not actually that injured. He's wearing a face mask. He didn't remind me. Until right now, when I reminded myself. How did the ball did not end up in the back of the net there from our inside forward on the left there? Gagnidze doing all the work in creating a really good opportunity, and we're left with nothing. And I'm not best pleased about that. But luckily for my team, Arsenal won the league in real life, so York United are running away with it. I said in the first stream, if they go the entire season unbeaten, what can you do? So far, they've drawn one match in 11. We are third. Pacific are now chasing us down. Dirty bastard, Pacific. Dirty bastards. 3 days until York. Good. The 905 Derby. That's what it's called. Wow. The 905 Derby. What an interesting name. He's fine to play, as is everybody, apart from Kajazo, who looks a bit tired, but it's alright. We've got our, I would consider, at the moment, our strongest starting 11 to play York United. It's our first home game against them, as promised last week. And that team is Vakla, Rama, Nimic, Babic, Antonoglu, Hojapro, Gagnidze, Kajazo, Ben Brahim, Zepieri, and George. 20 goals between the two up front. 12 assists from Kajazo. We need to see even more today. Yeah, we need to get back into the form that we started the season with. We really do. Here he is on the ball, into Hojapro. Zepieri, moving back as the target forward. Hojapro goes forward, into Antonoglu. Gagnidze comes back, goes to Ben Brahim. Midfield finding themselves. Ben Brahim bursts past a player on his weaker left foot. No, he cuts back to his right. Gagnidze, edge of the area, back to Hojapro. Edge of the area, shot! Oh, it's in! 1-0. Keep it going. That is a good start, though. We went 1-0 up against them away from home. Ended up losing 2-1. So it's a good start, but we need to keep it going. And this sort of four up front did drag a lot of the defenders back, giving Gagnidze and Hojapro a lot of space on the edge of the area. That is the advantage of the 4-2-4, when you've got those two deeper midfielders playing well, as is displayed over here, where numbers go up, which mean good. This number go up, good too. This number go up, bad. It seems we're very good at home. Maybe we just need to find some tweaks that work when we go away from home. If that's going more direct with a slightly lower line, I'm not sure. Ben Brahim, edge of the area, Zepieri. Back to goal for a lot of these players so far, which is why the shots aren't getting fired away, but we continue to hold the ball and just go back until the opening presents itself. There's Ben Brahim, now facing the goal, goes back inside, Zepieri is blocked. But working the chance. North London forever. Whatever the weather. See, it's inspiring. These streets are our own. See, it's so inspiring, and we're doing it all over again. Work it in. Ben Brahim. Oh, it's just off the post. And here we go. Ben Brahim on the ball again. I've been coughing like a madman for the past few days as well. Apologies about that. Long ball forward. George running in behind as the poacher. Goes out wide. Ben Brahim gets up there as well. Gagnidze. Hojapro's on the edge of the area again. This time another shot just over the bar. That second goal. We're itching for it. It's got to be coming soon. There's York United, they are always a threat. As is displayed from their 10 wins and a draw from 11 games. So they crash it off the bar and a save. Oh my goodness. Focus, focus, focus. George not being in the best form since those opening games where he just started thumping goals in for fun. And here comes Rama towards Zepieri, but he doesn't win it. But it comes back out to Hojapro. We can recycle, go again. Babic goes towards Nimic. Into Hojapro. Good turn. He's got space at that right-hand side. Esposito. First time ball in the box. Waits a second. There's George, though. There's George. And I was just talking shit. And he must have heard me. A well-crafted goal from the one sub that I made. You could see the space opening up. And so could Hojapro. And the cross was delicious. And George, those are the sorts of crosses he lives for, Micah George. Those are the sorts of crosses he lives for. And just like that, have that, York United. Your first loss of the season. Eat it. Like Tim Hortons. Sponsored. No, I'm still not sponsored. Sorry. I lied to you there. Within 10 points of York now, after beating them. First loss of the season. Will they come tumbling down from here? We've scored more, but they've conceded less. Makes the goal difference exactly the same. It's quite delicious. Who's up next? It's HFX Wanderers FC, away from home. But we are going to start that same very good starting 11, the best starting 11 possible. And we will, if we need to make the tweaks that I suggested, maybe away from home, maybe a bit more direct, maybe drop the lines at the back a bit, we'll do that as the game progresses. But I want to, you know, keep it consistent for now. Keep it consistent, keep it good. Again, we've only got 23 registered players in the squad, so the other players can come in when necessary, but for now I think we're okay. And the okay is Vekla, Rama, Nimic, Babic, Antonoglu, Hojapro, Gagnidzi, Kajazo, Benbrahim, Zepieri, and George. Let's get it, everybody! Silvers me. Oh, Halifax. Protection! I don't know why I'm singing Robert Williams. Absolutely no need for it, is there? Here we are. At the Halifax Stadium. Not the bank or the Northern English town, but the Canadian football team. Halifax, or HFX, as they are known here. They've got some checkers. A checkerboard or chessboard like blue. There's Kajazo's found himself with a bit of room on the right hand side. Goes into Zepieri quickly. And it looks like the early chance is us building. Hojapro at the edge of the area. Gets to the byline. Gets challenged. Zepieri gets out to it first and gives it back to Hojapro, who's found his feet. And Kajazo. Zepieri. Oh. Blocks and saves. Here they come, though. Halifax at their home ground. I mean, on the 2D icons, it looks like a checker or a chessboard. But here it looks like a wonderful blue tie-dye kit. I'm a big fan of analysing the kits. And I'm also a huge fan of not conceding. Fun fact about me. Fun fact about this lot. Just don't concede. It's as easy as that. We're on the ball. Nimic. Cross to Antonoglu. He'll bring it out. No, he goes to Benbrahim, who runs down this left-hand side. Will probably cut back to his right foot. Oh, he does. He does a little slide. Gets into the box. Is he going all the way? He is! Samir Benbrahim with a lovely solo goal. Wonderful work. A little twist, a little shimmy. It started from the goal kick. It went over to the left-hand side. Antonoglu looks up, sees Benbrahim. He's got a player in front of him. He goes outside first. Comes back in. Gives him a little slide to the right. The defender is left in the dust, and Benbrahim gets into the box and then uses his left foot to score. 1-0 away from home. Here we go. So far, a good performance by this Forge team. And we hope it continues, although a corner is a very traditional way to concede a goal. Unless you've got Estonian international Vekla in your goal. Kajazo. Can you get down that right-hand side? Can you pop across in the box, Kajazo? You can. Zepieri heads over. Towards Quad End. He seems to be a bit of a danger man for them. Not Danger Mouse, the old cartoon. Zepieri wins that header. And George has got Zepieri ahead of him again. Goes out to the left-hand side. Gets it into Zepieri, and this time it goes through the keeper's hands, it seems. Oh, it's wonderful work by the two strikers, who I was a bit critical of a few seconds before, actually. Either way, it's got in the back of the net. That's all that matters. Lovely pullback from George. First time shot by Zepieri. So much power. Gabriel Felix's hands broke to dust. They became dusty little boys. Dusty little hands. Oh, he says, ah! Williams out to walks. They'll come from all walks of life. Last joke of the day as they go not hitting the target. If Halifax hit the target, they could probably be at like 2-2 by this point. I'm saying that we've only had less than half of our shots on target as well, so we should really Sort out your own house before you come and talk about Halifax's house. Not really sure what the voice was. Apologies if you're offended by it. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. Here they come again. Did they hear me? No. Well, they did. They got it on target. But it's just we got defenders in the way. And defenders are good at defending. And if they're not... Well, they're not good defend... I have lost the ability to speak in coherent sentences. Maybe that's what I should apologise for. Here's Estonian's national Vikla. To Makhilov. Rama. Building from the back this time. Seems to be a bit better for us. Maybe it is something we should fully implement. Short goalkeeping passes. Zepieri gets in the box. Goes wide. Again. Should not focus on the opposition and how they could have more goals if they got shots on target, and the same applies for us. Either way, 2-0 win. It's good enough, isn't it? It's good. Good team performance again. Lovely, jubbly. And then the next game is in another 3 days. Okay. It looks like at the moment, it's still quite early in the season. But at the moment, it is a three-way sort of fight for 2 places in the CONCACAF Champions League. The biggest continental club competition in North America. Ojapro's injured. A bruised shin. You can play through that anyway. A bruised shin. You wear shin pads. Ojapro is only recommended 30 minutes of action. I did forget to rest them. Estonian's national Vikla starts in goal. Rama, Nimic, and Nerbauer comes in. Antonoglu, Makhilov comes in for the bruised-shinned Ajapro. Kadnidze, Kajazo, Bembrahim, Zepieri, and George all start, even though they're a bit tired because I forgot to rest them. Options off the bench, if necessary. Only a couple of changes to the lineup. We've got the momentum. Keep it going. Look at these kits, by the way. They've got a lovely little, like, flame burst at the bottom of the white shirt. As we're in the box, Kajazo, George, Gagnidze, that was an early chance. I was focused on the kits for a second. Like a tequila sunrise on their shirts. Goal kick! Vikla, it's not good. Again, keep saying it, the kicking. But we've won it back, so I'll let... Right then, no, that's cool. I was just about to say, we've won it back, so I'll let him off, and then Makhilov just like, no, I'll give the ball away then. If that's how you feel, I'll give the ball away. Makhilov, that's not what I wanted, is it? Clearly. 78 minutes, still haven't made that extra 5th change. But we've got another chance here to get the ball in the box. Keeper punches clear. And it looks like Vala will be potentially trying a breakaway. Unless we can win the ball high. They've played it quite well there. You've got to give them credit to get out. Can we put in a challenge, though? No? They're just going to get through? No, they're just going to score. Right, no. Didn't fancy putting a challenge in anybody. Didn't want to... Consistency? What is consistency? Well, then. How have we gone from beating... at the time, undefeated York with quite a lot of ease to dropping a 1-0 win in an absolute stinker of a match against Vala. 8 days to Ottawa. Collier finding it tough. Yeah, I haven't... Have you scored at all this season? No. We got him in a draft. There was a whole draft? When did that happen? I don't know. Apparently there's a draft. Junior Robinson was wanted by Altrincham in the end. The National League North. On loan. And it's only rumoured if the first choice isn't available. Alright, good to know your level, I guess, but no to rub it in. Anyway, here we are. Ottawa who we are competing with for top 2 position currently. Hopefully it goes on. We're away from home. We have the exact same record in terms of win, draws and losses, but we have a better goal difference, which potentially means they are a very good defensive team. Anyway, in goal, we've got Estonian international, Vaikla, and then we've got Rama, Nimic, Babic, and Antonoglu, the back 4 that we like. Hodjapro and Gagnidze, the 2 in the middle that we like. Hajazo, Benbrahim, Zepieri, and George as the front 4. And then we've got the options off the bench, and we are keeping it with a no goalkeeper bench. Oh, Estevez is available for 45 minutes. Hello! Address the team. I want to be impressed. I've got a lot of faith in you. What's that all about? It's a combination of Northern and Canadian. Look at the size of this fucking stand. And then there's a park. God, I love these funky stadiums. There's some high rises, a park, and then this absolutely enormous stand on one side. It's a wonderful stadium. They play in the same colours as a Brentford or a Sunderland. So, you know, think of that what you will. Or other teams that play in the red and white stripes. It's quite a popular sort of hit, isn't it? The red and white stripes. A less good tribute band. The red and white stripes. You see. You got a reaction. You got a reaction, didn't you? I'm in a Nimic. Give the ball away to Griffiths and go. Get back now. Oh no. Put your arms down, he's not offside. Oh, Mullings. Basic is on the ball. Benbrahim. Tried doing the entire commentary to the tune of the White Stripes, Blue Orchard. Let me know if you want more of that. I can't imagine you do. Here they come again. Bennett. Headed clear. Kajizo. Maybe a breakaway on here. As Kajizo can find the right ball. Goes in towards Zepieri. Turns back. Goes into George. George to Gagnidze, who's up there. Back out to Kajizo. Heads it into Zepieri. Oh, it's a save in a corner. I did a little fist pump because I have the faith in Zepieri to put those sorts of chances away. Kajizo gets challenged by Basic. Or Basic Bitch. It's actually Basic, I think. Gagnidze with a good challenge, though. George, Kajizo. This time goes out to Rama, who then plays the ball back into him at a 1-2. Kajizo, low cross. Zepieri's there this time. And that's what he's been putting in the 8.4s in training. To finish like that. Kajizo knows he has to get rid of the ball, but then burst beyond the opposition left back. Basic. Great low cross into Zepieri, and that's why we switched from just floated crosses to whatever crosses you feel like. Because different crosses work for different situations. The more you know. Here are Ottawa. On the ball. Patterson. To Scott. To Sidibe. To Harrow. To Griffiths. To Basic. Into Harrow. Into Lopez. It's a well-worked goal. I wish it wasn't, but it really is. Bolush. Very gentle slap on the desk. Because it's well worked and I can't be too mad at it. I need more. I did say no complacency. What was that though? That looked like complacency to me. Free kick. Cleared as far as Benbrahim into Nimic, into Babic, into Benbrahim, Nimic, Babic, and Antonoglu. Nimic, Rama. Where's he going to go? He goes into Hajapro. Hajapro. Down that right-hand side to Kajizo, back to Rama. Long cross towards Micah George! 2-1. Rama with a deep, lofted cross into the box. And George knows what to do with that sort of cross. It's his favourite sort of cross. A little triangle of our own. And then that ball, Micah George is there. Back post. You can't stop him in that sort of position. With that sort of ball and that sort of header. Lovely work, everybody. Oh no, what's this? Everybody stop it. Stop it. I do have some changes that I could make. As of yet, though, I haven't. There's Basic, Evans. Oh, it's a great challenge. Ben Brahim into Gagnidze. Good pressing further up the field. Gagnidze, long ball forward. George is there. Can he find the ball across the box? He does. Zeppieri. Oh, it's blocked. Warner for Ottawa. It's lofted in. George doesn't really get it clear, and it'll come back at us again. Into Basic. Oh, it's off the post. Not even sure if that was meant to be the shot, or if that was just to pass back into the box that eluded everybody into Esposito. Rama back into Esposito. It gets around the defender. Into George. Oh, it's still there. It's a penalty. And Sidibe has been, I think, because it was falling back to Theodore. After George hit the post, and Theodore was fouled by Sidibe, who's injured himself in the process. It looks like... Oh, I thought Nimick was going to go over and have a few words with him, but no, he's going over to get the ball. I didn't know that our 30-year-old English centre-back was our penalty taker, but we're learning things every day. I think this is the first penalty we've had all season, which explains that. Here he is, Nimick. Straight down the middle. It's a very English penalty. The sort of penalty you expect from an English centre-back, isn't it? As we are now over the allotted extra time. But for good reason. The third goal in a 3-1 win has gone in. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. And that is how it ends. 3-1. Nice work. Kajazo got an 8. I'll say, thought you did well. Wow. They've still got 11 points on us, I think. Have they? Oh no, they haven't. They lost a second game. Who beat them? Valor? Well, they just beat us, so it must be good. Yeah. But that brings the gap down to 8 points. I'm not sure if we can really put up a title challenge this year, but if this is the start of the downfall of York United, perhaps there are still questions to be answered. That will probably do for today. How many? 25 days till the beginning of the transfer window. I can look at the calendar, actually. Probably useful. 24th of July. Ooh. And then it closes on the 22nd of August, which is an off month. So, I will play through July, the transfer window, and shall we come back at the start of September after the August transfer window? I think we bloody should. Especially if we're in any sort of title battle or battle for second place still, which I expect us to be. And I'll round up what's happened in these other games. I do expect probably to, unfortunately, not make it too much further in the Canadian Championship, but who knows what could happen in the two-legged games. We will see. But we will definitely be coming back for this run in September. Matt, you know every Arsenal fan in your life, how insufferable they are right now, and deservedly so. Imagine we got the double. The Arsenal family. Fuck yes! It's there. And do you know what else is there? The Twitch, which is Poopy Twitchy Luke, where you can follow and turn on the notifications for streams like this. As long as I'm alright. Monday's a Hitman. Thursday's a Football Manager on the Twitch. And I'm going to try and I always say this, but I honestly will be trying to dot more bonus streams in the coming weeks. I think the Steam Next Fest is coming up, so there's a chance for another Wheel of Demos stream. Who knows? Who bloody knows? And you know what else is there? On the YouTube, there's a bloody subscribe and like button that you could bloody press as bloody well, bloody thank you. Love you. Right. Thanks for joining me. And enjoy the rest of your weeks, weekends, everything. Just enjoy everything right now. Oh, enjoy it. And so long from me. Goodbye. 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 Bye.